Let me tell you all something. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm going to be very uncut with this. For the naive people out there that's still thinking that, oh, if two people got the same skin color, they're going to be kinfolk. You thinking that just because someone looks like you is going to be your kin, you're going to be very disappointed. You're mistaken, because this is not a physical war. This has never been about ethnicity versus a different ethnicity. It's always been a spiritual war of what? A soulful vibrational individuals versus these soulless monitoring spirit oppressors. Some people call them demons, demon realms, slave owners, whatever they want to call these soulless beings. So this has never been a physical battle. It's been a spiritual battle. Like, for example, we could take two light-skinned individuals that have locks. Okay? We could take two light-skinned individuals with locks. One has a Caribbean accent. They can speak fluent St. Lucian language. They can speak fluent Trinidadian language, any Caribbean language you could think of, in African lingo you could think of. Then you take another light-skinned individual with locks. But the difference is they sound like a fucking total redneck. Very ghetto. Redneck. Wannabe thug. Basically a cult follower of NBA Youngboy or fucking whoever it is these days. And and then they try to impress females, talking about they beat murder cases and facing 20 to life and all this shit just to sound cool to some females and shit out in North America, in this fucking dirty ass South. Two different type of light skinned melanated people. You see what I'm saying? And those two type of light skinned men are not going to connect together, because this light skinned individual with locks that sound like Bob Marley, Caribbean accent, very in tune with connecting with the omniverse within themselves, to have this powerful, omnipotent soul energy to battle this spiritual warfare, seeing the bigger picture. While you got the other light skinned individual that's caught up in the matrix, or just doing what the oppressors is ordering them to do in a psychological battle. So this proves to you not all skin folk is kinfolk. I can tell you right now, a whole person that looks like they belong from the Flintstone lineage will be more kin to me than somebody that looks like they come from fucking Beanie Man and fucking Buster Rhymes. Okay? So like, look, like, all that skin folk is kinfolk bullshit, I've been off that shit. When I learned astrology, numerology, etc., things that's not of the physical, everything start to make sense for why the things it is. And that's why I don't take shit personal when people that look like me are not kin to me. Like, there's a lot of people who got my skin tone. A lot of people who might be a tad bit lighter, got the same hair type that looks like me, but they're not kin to me. They got a different astrology chart, different zodiac houses. A lot of them are Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancers, Libras. They don't connect with me on no form. They don't have no zodiac house compatible. So it makes a lot of sense. Like, this is what I found out, the spiritual warfare. This is the reason why this has always been a spiritual battle. It's never been physical. Like, look, all you black power people, you're going to be very disappointed when you find out your own sisters or cousins or whoever it might be that looks like you were just playing a role to deceive you. And they turn their back on you when things get heated in this spiritual battle. And then you want to throw this black power away, realize it never existed. Because I knew black power was a scam. If black power was a real fucking thing, guess what? All of these cousins, half related people, regardless of their zodiac sign, they will all be blowing my phone up, hitting my phone up, you know, telling me what's up, brother, and all this type of shit, right? But that's really not the case. This is a spiritual battle, not a physical one. That's the reason why I don't believe in ethnicity. Ethnicity don't make you close. You could take two Middle Eastern people and they will not like each other, right? You could take a Middle East person who is like a Gemini with Libra moon and a Cancer rising, which causes that person to have a split personality disorder. And then you take a Middle East person who is a Leo sun with Taurus moon and Aries rising. That's not going to be a good mix, even both of these people look Middle Eastern. You see what I'm saying? So this whole skin folk is that bullshit. That needs to be thrown out the window. But a lot of people will learn the hard way if they step into Louisiana, Mississippi, or anywhere in North America. You will find out the hard way that, skin folk is someone looking like you is not going to be your kin. I'm telling you right now. We could look at law enforcements. We could look at so many things. You do realize a lot of monitoring spirits, they could shapeshift to look like your own people just to infiltrate and monitor your ass. Do you see what I'm saying? So like this stuff with people having the same skin color, it don't make you connected. It really don't. I've been off that shit. Somebody that could look like they come from fucking Star Wars, having blonde hair, blue eyes, beige skin, they'll be more of a kin to me than somebody that looks like fucking Lil Wayne. Man, come on, like really think about this. I'm putting you all on game on this audiobook that I am making. Stay tuned.